Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily English Actually. I'm Sophie and I'm here with...
Alex, good to have the whole crew back.
So, Alex, how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun?
Fun, Sophie? I barely left my house. It was freezing outside, like seriously freezing.
Oh my gosh, I know. Saturday morning, I checked my phone and it said minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit. I was like, nope, I'm staying in bed.
Minus 15? Let me think. About minus 26 Celsius for our listeners who use Celsius. Yeah, that's cold. But I grew up in Ontario, Canada, so I'm kind of used to it.
Wait, you're used to it? Alex, you were complaining about it 2 seconds ago.
Okay, you got me there. I mean, I'm familiar with cold weather, but that doesn't mean I like it. There's a difference,
Fair enough. So actually, today's topic is perfect because we're going to talk about how to describe really cold weather in English. You know, the kind of cold that makes you want to stay inside with hot chocolate.
Yes, and we're going to share some real stories about the coldest days we've ever experienced. Plus, we'll teach you some really useful vocabulary for talking about extreme weather.
Exactly. So whether you're learning English for travel, work, or just everyday conversation, this episode will help you sound more natural when you're talking about cold weather.
All right, should we dive in?
Let's do it.
So, Sophie, tell me about the coldest day you've ever experienced here in New Hampshire.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this was maybe 3 years ago. I woke up one morning in January and I could just feel that something was different. You know that feeling?
Oh yeah, when the air just feels sharp?
Yes, exactly. So I got out of bed, which was already hard because my bedroom was freezing, and I looked out the window. Everything was just white and still. No one was outside, no cars moving, nothing.
Uh-oh, that's usually a bad sign.
Right? So I checked my weather app and it said minus 22 Fahrenheit. That's like minus 30 Celsius.
No way, that's brutal. Brutal is a good word here. What does brutal mean, Sophie?
Oh, great question. Brutal means extremely harsh or severe, like really, really bad. So we use it for weather a lot. For example, the winter in Minnesota can be brutal, or yesterday's snowstorm was brutal.
Got it. So that morning was brutal for you. What did you do?
Well, first I tried to turn on the heat, but then I realized something terrible. My heating system wasn't working properly.
Oh no, that's like the worst possible timing.
I know, so I had to bundle up inside my own house.
Wait, bundle up? That's another useful phrase. Can you explain that one?
Sure, bundle up means to put on lots of warm clothes, usually layers. Like you bundle up when it's really cold outside. For example, make sure you bundle up before going out in the snow. Or my mom always told me to bundle up in winter.
Ah, perfect. So you were bundled up inside your house. That must have been uncomfortable.
It was. I was wearing 2 sweaters, sweatpants, thick socks, and I was wrapped in a blanket. And I was still shivering.
Shivering. That's when your body shakes because you're cold, right?
Exactly. Your body shivers to try to warm itself up. It's an automatic response to cold.
So what happened next? Did you fix the heating?
Well, I called a repair person, but they couldn't come until the afternoon because so many people had the same problem. So I just stayed home, drank hot tea, and waited.
That sounds rough. Did you have to go to work that day?
Actually, no. My office sent out an email saying we could work from home because of the extreme cold. So that was lucky. Okay, so that was my story. Alex, I'm sure you have some crazy cold weather stories from Canada, right?
Oh man, where do I even start? Growing up in Ontario, we had some seriously cold winters.
Okay, tell us. What was the coldest day you remember?
All right, so this was when I was in high school, maybe 16 years old. It was February, which is usually the coldest month in Ontario, and we had what people call a cold snap.
Hold on. Cold snap? I've heard that term before, but what exactly does it mean?
Good question. A cold snap is a short period of very cold weather. It's not the whole winter, just maybe a few days or a week where temperatures drop really low, like suddenly. For example, we're expecting a cold snap this weekend, so dress warmly.
Oh, so it's like a sudden burst of extreme cold?
Exactly, you got it. So yeah, we had this cold snap and the temperature dropped to -40.
Wait. Minus 40 Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Here's the crazy thing. At -40, Fahrenheit and Celsius are the same. It's the one temperature where they meet.
What? Really? That's actually kind of cool. No pun intended.
Yeah, but trust me, there's nothing cool about being outside in -40. It's dangerous. Your skin can get frostbite in less than 5 minutes.
Okay, so frostbite, that's important. Can you explain what frostbite is?
Sure. Frostbite is when your skin and tissue freeze because of extreme cold. It usually happens on your fingers, toes, nose, and ears first. For example, he got frostbite on his fingers after being outside too long. Or, always wear gloves in extreme cold to prevent frostbite.
That sounds really serious.
It is. So anyway, on this day, the school actually closed because it was too dangerous for students to be outside waiting for buses.
Wait, the school closed just because of cold, not snow?
Yep, just because of the cold. In Canada, we call that a cold weather day instead of a snow day because the cold itself is the danger.
Interesting. So what did you do? Just stay inside all day?
Pretty much. But here's the thing. My friends and I were teenagers, right? So we thought it would be fun to do an experiment.
Oh no, this sounds like trouble.
Well, we'd heard that if you throw boiling water into the air when it's that cold, it instantly turns into snow or vapor, so we wanted to try it.
Wait, really? That actually works?
It does, but you have to be careful. So we bundled up, I'm talking full winter gear, heavy coat, snow pants, boots, hat, scarf, 2 pairs of gloves.
2 pairs of gloves?
Oh yeah, when it's -40, you don't mess around. So anyway, we went outside, and let me tell you, the cold just hit us like a wall.
Like a wall? What do you mean?
It means the cold was so intense and immediate that it felt like walking into something solid. Like you step outside and bam, you can't breathe normally because the air is so cold.
Oh, wow. I felt that before. It's like the cold actually hurts your lungs, right?
Exactly. Your nose hairs freeze instantly, and if you breathe through your mouth, your throat hurts. It's wild.
So, did the experiment work? The boiling water thing?
It did. We boiled water, went outside, threw it up in the air, and it just, poof, turned into this cloud of ice crystals. It was actually beautiful.
That's so cool. But also, you guys were crazy for going outside in that weather.
Yeah, my mom was not happy. She was like, "What are you thinking?" But hey, we were only outside for maybe 2 minutes. We knew not to stay out long.
You know what I find interesting? How extreme cold affects normal daily activities, like things you usually don't think about.
Oh, absolutely. Like what?
Well, for example, your car. When it's really cold, sometimes your car won't start.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this happened to me last winter. I went to my car in the morning, turned the key, and nothing, just a clicking sound.
That's the worst. So what do you do in that situation?
Well, usually it means your battery is too cold. So you have 2 options. You can wait and let the car warm up a little bit, or you can use jumper cables.
Jumper cables. Some of our listeners might not know that term. Can you explain?
Sure, jumper cables are special cables that connect your dead battery to another car's working battery. It gives your car enough power to start. For example, my car wouldn't start, so my neighbor helped me with jumper cables.
Right. And in Canada, I bet a lot of people have something called a block heater, right?
Oh yeah, a block heater is a device that keeps your car's engine warm when it's parked outside in extreme cold. You plug it into an electrical outlet. It's super common in Canada.
That's smart. We don't really use those much in New Hampshire, but maybe we should.
It would help. But yeah, cold weather affects so many things. Like pipes can freeze and burst in your house if you're not careful.
Oh, that's a nightmare. Burst means to break open suddenly, right? Usually with water or pressure.
Exactly. For example, the pipe burst and flooded the basement, or the balloon burst when it hit the ground.
And when pipes freeze, they can burst because water expands when it freezes. That's science.
Look at you getting all scientific. But yeah, that's why people tell you to let your faucets drip a little bit when it's super cold.
Right, because moving water is less likely to freeze. It's a good tip for our listeners if they live in cold places.
Definitely. Oh, and here's another thing. Icy sidewalks and roads.
Yes, that's so dangerous. You have to walk really carefully or you'll slip.
Exactly. In Canada, we used to put salt or sand on the sidewalks to make them less slippery.
We do that here too. But you know what? Sometimes I see people who aren't used to winter and they're walking normally, and I just want to yell, slow down, take small steps.
Right? You have to kind of shuffle your feet a little bit.
Yes, shuffle is a great word. It means to walk without lifting your feet completely off the ground. When it's icy, shuffling is safer than taking big steps.
Good explanation. And wearing boots with good grip is really important too.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot of the challenges of extreme cold, but is there anything good about it?
Good question. Let me think. Well, the scenery can be beautiful. Everything covered in snow and ice with blue sky. It's like a winter wonderland.
Ooh, winter wonderland. That's a nice phrase. It means a beautiful scene of winter, usually with lots of snow, like something from a fairy tale. For example, after the snowstorm, the town looked like a winter wonderland.
Yeah, it's pretty. And I guess extreme cold means you can do certain winter activities,
Like what?
like ice fishing. In Canada, when the lakes freeze really thick, people go ice fishing.
Wait, you mean they cut a hole in the ice and fish through it?
Exactly. They sit in little huts on the frozen lake and fish. It's actually pretty popular.
That sounds cold.
It is, but the huts usually have heaters. And ice skating, when it's cold enough, outdoor rinks and ponds freeze solid and you can skate on them.
True. We have some outdoor skating rinks here in New Hampshire, too. There's something special about skating outside in the cold.
Right? And hot chocolate tastes better after you've been out in the cold.
That's so true. Everything warm is more enjoyable when you've been freezing, like coming inside and taking a hot shower or sitting by a fireplace.
Exactly. Or cozying up with a blanket and a good book.
Cozy up. That's another good phrase. It means to make yourself comfortable and warm, usually with blankets or in a warm place. For example, let's cozy up on the couch and watch a movie.
I love that phrase. It just sounds warm, you know?
It does.
So, Sophie, we've used a lot of useful vocabulary today. Should we review some of the key words?
Oh, great idea. Let's do a quick review for our listeners.
All right, so first we had brutal. That means extremely harsh or severe, right?
Yes, the weather was brutal yesterday, -20 degrees.
Next was bundle up, to put on many layers of warm clothes.
Right. Don't forget to bundle up before you go outside.
Then we had cold snap, a short period of very cold weather.
We're expecting a cold snap this weekend.
Frostbite, when your skin freezes because of extreme cold.
Wear gloves to prevent frostbite on your fingers.
Burst, to break open suddenly.
The pipe burst and caused the flood.
And cozy up, to make yourself comfortable and warm.
I love to cozy up with a book on cold winter nights.
Perfect. Those are all super useful words for talking about cold weather.
Well, I think that's a good place to wrap up today's episode. We hope you learned some useful vocabulary for talking about extreme cold weather.
Yeah, and remember, if you live in a cold place or if you're planning to travel somewhere cold, these phrases will definitely help you.
Exactly. And you know what? Even if you make mistakes, that's totally okay. The important thing is to practice and try to use these new words.
Right. We make mistakes all the time. That's how you learn.
So true. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to Daily English Actually. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends who are learning English.
And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments.
Oh, and before we go, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Daily English Actually. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new episodes.
Yes, we put out new conversations every week to help you practice real, natural English. Subscribing really helps us out, and it helps you because you'll get notifications whenever we post something new.
Exactly. And it's free, so why not?
Can't argue with that.
All right, stay warm out there, everyone.
And keep practicing your English.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.